Hello everyone. Making up for another day of work. Fun. Today I thought I would discuss the dream I had last night, if anyone's interested. Um, and so don't ask me why my mother was in it. I have no idea. Me and my mother come up to our next neighbor garage. It's open. There's two vehicles in there. The first one in there is a white car. Don't know the brand or anything. And the one behind it is a van. A minivan. Dark color. I can't specifically remember that coloring. And it's cold outside. And my mom runs up to the car and I'm like, okay, what are you doing? I'm just following her. And there's a little kid, a little girl, like below zero. Like there's a little girl in the car. The car's not on. There's no key in the garage. And then she opened it. There's a couple kids, too. 3 to be exact. All under the age of 6. So they go to the van behind it. And there's an adult in there, sitting there. And there's a 14-year-old-ish kid, 13, 14-year-old kid. And then there's like a, probably not a 10-year-old. And it's so weird. The adult, there's no talking. The adult and the 14-year-old put on these realistic bunny masks. It's just strange. Me and my mom tell the kids to, come out, they go inside. My mom told me to take them inside. The 10-year-old won't go. 14-year-old has a mask on, so it's kind of creepy. But we noticed that one of the younger kids is clearly a sibling. And we're like, well, you have to be a good brother. Come on, your brother needs you. And that made him come. And we're going towards the car. It's when they put the mask down. And we immediately run. My mom starts running too into the house. And that's basically the end of the dream. I just thought it was very interesting, and I thought I would share it with you guys. If you even care. It kind of freaked me out a little bit, The kids being in a below zero car, whether, and the realistic bunny rat mask. Not like scary Halloween, no. It's like when they put the mask on their face, the face in the mask, it looked like a real bunny. Fur and everything, That's what creeped me out the most, I think. And I want to know why most of my dreams, I guess some people say it's normal, all take place in my child, close to quite a few of my dreams, not all of them, like 50%. They take place near or around my childhood home. Which I find interesting. But they're never what they're seeing. They're never what they seem, and the house is not always the same inside. There's just some similarities. I think it's just my brain has that memory or whatever. Excuse me, pardon? But yeah. I have a lot of dreams, but I can't really remember quite many of them. I really wanted to remember that one, so I kind of, kept trying to remind myself a little bit when I was going to wash it, And it's supposed to be my neighbor kids, but they didn't look like my neighbor kids, The adult looked like my similar to one of my neighbors, but none of the kids look anything like the kids that live next door at all. So that was interesting. So these kids, I've never seen them in my life that I know of. The kids in my dreams, yeah. It's kind of weird how I started out being in my neighbor's yard, but when we were running into the house, it had somehow moved into our backyard, and we were running into my old childhood home. I started out being in the neighbor's yard. It's weird how dreams could shift things like that. Yes, I think so. My dreams seem to shift that all the time. Like, I'll be in my childhood home and I'll walk into a different room and it looks like a totally different place. And then I can go back into the room I was in and it doesn't look like the same room. I just find it very interesting. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. I love dreaming though. It's like a new adventure every night. Nice break from what we call reality. You're not, for all we know, this is not real reality. We're just like in stationary pods, and this is a long ass dream. For all we know, yeah. And you can tell me I'm lying or you don't believe that, but that's what I believe. Like, this might not even, be reality at all, yeah? Who knows? Yeah, sometimes I'm like, what if our dream worlds are actually our real lives and this thing that we call real life is actually our dream? That would be weird. I think. So, well, I had a couple other dreams, but I can't really recall them. Because once I wake up, the dream ends and I can't really get back to it, which annoys me. Because some dreams you have and you're like, I want to finish this. I want to finish this dream because it's so interesting. But nope. I wonder why your brain can't just go back to the same dream. I wonder if there's a way to do that. And I've never really had a scary dream. Well, in my opinion, not scary because... And I have altered my dreams subconsciously. Like I've saw something happening. I've had repetitive dreams, and I've decided, well, let's see what happens if I've realized in my brain that, okay, I know this scenario. I've seen this before. Let me see if I, instead of, let's say, I had a dream that I repeatedly had that I was running away from someone. And I couldn't, I just kept running, and I got to the bathroom, went for this weird shower thing, and then woke up. And one night I'm like, no. That's the shower part. I just stood in the shower, turned around, and just waited. And then someone came around the corner, didn't get seen with a dark figure, and I woke up. And I haven't had to see that dream since. But I said, I'm going to not do the same thing over and over again. See what, when I can realize this dream, I do that. And I think it's pretty cool I can do that. But a lot of the time I just let my dreams play out. And see where they go. But I think it's pretty cool that you can sort of, alter your own dreams. If you can realize that, that's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. I keep falling asleep and getting distracted. Sorry, guys. I'm falling asleep, but drifting on. Not awake yet. I try to think and keep this conversation going, and I'm just like not awake enough for this. They're like, well, then why don't you wait? Because I have to make 2 videos a day, one for each channel. And this is the time for this one. I can't do one after another. I have to think of ideas and conversations to have and things to talk about instead of just going from a routine and saying nothing and having a silent video. Trying to get better at keeping the conversation going. I end up rambling every single time because I can't focus. I have a hard time getting ready and talking at the same time. Multitasking, especially when I'm half awake. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it right there. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you want to see more of my content, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. And as always, have an amazing day. And I always mess up the outro. Thank you for watching and have an amazing day.